EDUT 522. Welcome to week 8, your last week of this course. A couple quick updates. One, all grades are up to date, and the week 6 presentations, they were great. They were all really good. I'll have to say that being able to see some of you and hear you actually present makes a huge difference. And so good job on those. Let's jump into your last week, week 8. I decided to do the announcement a little bit differently this week just because there's not a lot of content, and during the week of 7 announcement I actually went over all of it, so I don't want to have a super long video that you guys need to watch. So the first thing I want to say is this quote is at the end of my signature, and it's one of my favorites, and I don't always go over it, but I want to. The best teacher in the world is someone who loves what he or she does and just loves it in front of you. And that's from Mr. Rogers. And I just love that quote because it could be anyone. Anyone can be a teacher if they're doing something in front of people and doing it in a way that you can tell they love it. They're teaching you, or you're teaching them if you're doing that. So I just love that quote. So like week 7, there's the table with all the boxes and all the information. I didn't want to do that this week. I just want to jump into the week 8 area and go through it there, because it's like you have to just finish reading your text because you're writing a review on that. So that's your content for the week. I would assume most of you are done as you're writing that report. The discussion question is a really good one. 2 parts. How can you apply what you've learned in your classroom? And I know there's a lot of content throughout this course, so pick 1 or 2 things and just talk about how you can actually apply it. Know that you talking about how you can apply it can help someone else think about how they can apply it, or how they can apply what they've learned. So that's really important, because we want to take the information we learn and actually do something with it. And then discuss some of the technology presentations that really made you fired up about trying something new that you hadn't thought about using in your classroom. That could be from the week 5 presentations, or it could be any presentation that you've seen throughout this course. Just something that really resonated with you. And so don't overlook this post, because there's a lot of good information there to share with your classmates. And then popping back into week 8, going down to assignment 7, the technology book report. And like I said, I went over this in detail week 7, just so you guys had time to prepare. But a couple things I do want to point out. One, that it's a signature assignment, meaning you have to do it and you have to get a passing grade on it to pass the course. And I know I went over that last week. 2, it's worth 50 points. It's a bigger one. And then a couple quick things. You're going to add a summary of the text. You're going to critique the themes and the author's intent, discuss the author's qualifications. And so this 4th one, I've had a couple questions about this. Review posted in Goodreads. So know that this is not a part of your book report. So you have a book report, then you have your book review that you post in Goodreads. And that review doesn't have to be super long. They're 2 different things. So the book report is what this rubric goes over. The book review is just a quick review posted on Goodreads to your classmates. And so I don't feel like I need to go through a rubric. You guys have been with Concordia for a while, and you can definitely do that on your own. The one thing I do want to point out is each section is worth 10 points. So your language mechanics and your writing style are 20 of the 50 points. Submit this to Grammarly. It will catch those mistakes for you. Use the tools that you have. And if you really want to, you can submit it to the Writing Studio, and it will help you. You can even connect with a writing tutor there. So know at the bottom here, 600 to 800 words-ish for the entire thing. It kind of breaks down the author's qualification is about 200 words. So you can kind of see how, 200, 400, 600. So, 200 to 300 for each section. That's it. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to spend a ton of time because you got all this information. Really hunker down and dig into that text and write this report. If you have any questions, email, call, or text. I'm always here to help. Have a great week 8. Finish strong, and I hope moving forward in your program you have great success. If you need anything, you can always shoot an email, even if I'm not your professor. I'm always here to help. Have a great day.